the person that's involved. You want to first, if it's an emergency situation, you want to call 911. If the situation is not emergent, you want to tell an adult, teacher, counselor, principal. Then if you want to be anonymous about something happening in your neighborhood or in your school, call Tracy Crime Stoppers. Mr. Rickman's going to talk now.
Thank you, Marshall. Hello, everyone. Hi. My name is Robert Rickman. I'm one of your council members. I'm also a sergeant with the California Highway Patrol, but the best thing of all, I graduated from Tracy High, so that makes me a Bulldog. Go Bulldogs. Yeah, part of the Bulldog Project, we're here today, of course, to talk about bullying, right? So, we're trying to stop bullying in our schools and within the city limits of Tracy, and we can't do it ourselves. I mean, we need your help. And if you see that sign over there, see something, say something. It's not an easy thing to do, right? Peer pressure, we talked about snitches and, stuff like that. But you guys are all leaders. You're going to be a leader in a community, you're going to be a leader in this school. When you go to Tracy High or Kimball or West, you're going to be a leader there. And what leaders do is they lead. If you see something, somebody bullying somebody or some other thing, and you come forward, you'll be amazed how many people will follow you. People are waiting for that one person to come up and say something. And that's what leaders do. They do the right thing, even when nobody else is looking. So as part of the Bulldog Project, and the reason we're all here today is just do the right thing. So remember, everybody here is a leader, and we are counting on you. So thank you guys.
All right, so we had some real talk from them, and now some of the members of the Bulldog Project are going to give you some more real talk, just from the high school kids' standpoint.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Brody Sarsfield. I'm a former Hawkins student and a member of the Bulldog Project. I play football and I'm also in honors classes. So I want to start off with a question. How many of you guys ever felt like you guys had to change something about yourselves, or if you ever felt like you weren't good enough? Raise your hand. So that's the majority of us. All right, now keep that question in your mind as we go on. What does self-esteem mean to you guys? A lot of people think self-esteem is a little voice in your head telling you that you're good enough. But self-esteem is actually how we value ourselves and our own beliefs. A lot of times, our self-esteem will fluctuate because of other people's words and actions that hurt us.
Hi guys, I'm Katie. Like what Brody was saying, I struggled with self-esteem a lot when I was your guys' age. I basically bullied myself, and I was really mean to myself, and I put myself down because I didn't like who I was. And then I started dating when I was in 8th grade. And this guy knew my insecurities, so it was really easy for him to take advantage of me. And because I didn't love myself, I let him. I let him control who I was friends with, who I could talk to. I had to delete all my social media because of him. And that was bad. It was basically a verbally abusive relationship. When I started to love myself and actually respect myself, that's when it was easy for me to say no to him and break up with him. So as we go on in life, just in general, it can be a relationship, in school, friendships, anything, it is really easy for us to put ourselves down, but if we love ourselves and respect ourselves, it's so much easier to go through life. And then going through high school, everything, friendships, it'll be so much easier.
Thank you, Katie. An important message is that we are all one family. Even though we look different, our sizes, our shapes, our colors, we're all one family. We're all human at the end of the day, so we should all treat each other like we are one family.
Hi, I'm Amber. Going from middle school to high school, you guys might be worried about like cliques or mean girls and things like that. But in high school, especially in Tracy High, there is something for everybody. there's clubs and groups from like the anime club to the fashion club to all the sports and every other club that you can join. And so don't worry about it. You will find your group, you will find your people, but that'll only happen if you be yourself.
Hi, my name is Cecilia and I'm a freshman at Tracy High and I'm going to talk about bullying. Bullying is an aggressive behavior that involves unwanted negative actions. It is not a subject to play with and can leave someone flat and broken in their footsteps from actions that you chose. Online or in person, it always ends up with someone hurt, but we can stop it.
Hi guys, so I'm Miss San Joaquin County's Outstanding Teen, the preliminary to Miss California, Miss America. And the reason I wanted to do this was because of my platform, which is anti-bullying through the Bulldog Project. So what I do is I'm going to go through middle schools and elementary schools throughout the county and talk about our program and the Bulldog Project. And what my message I really want to leave to everyone is it doesn't matter where you guys came from. I came up going through middle school, not liking myself, hating my body, always felt bullied, I never fit in. And I came up with divorced parents, I only lived with one, and she has cancer. And so going through life, you don't need to have the best family life. You can chase your dreams no matter what you're doing. And so now I hope to go to the state level and be able to implement this program into schools and really instill confidence into a bunch of middle schoolers who are going through high school so you guys can go in there with confidence and really feel good about yourselves and ready to be successful and chase your dreams and do whatever you guys want to do in life. Thank you.
I wanted to talk to you guys about being a bystander. Talking about being a bystander and actually not being a bystander is two completely different things. I want to tell you guys about my story about being a bystander. So last year, I was wearing my Bulldog Project shirt, I was out here recruiting people, I was telling people what Bulldog Project was about, and then right in front of me, I saw a fight take place. And I stood there and I watched, and I didn't realize that until after. And that was the biggest hypocritical moment of my life. So when that time comes, I encourage you guys, find the courage to stand up for your beliefs.
Hi everybody, I'm Laura. I'm a junior at Tracy High and I'm going to talk to you about cyberbullying. Do you guys know what cyberbullying is? Yeah. So for those who don't know, cyberbullying is a form of bullying that happens online and on social media. A lot of people choose to cyberbully because they think that it's easier because you stay anonymous and it's not face-to-face. But what a lot of people don't know is that it can also be traced back to you, and that once it's on the internet, it can never get off. It's always going to be there. So the next time you do anything drastic on the internet, just think before you do anything, okay?
I'm going to talk to you guys about the power of the cell phone and social media. Like I said before, it's easier to, so like they said before, sorry guys, it's really easy to hide behind a screen. So if you wouldn't say it in person, don't say it online. And be careful what you post, because what you post and put on the internet will forever be connected to you and be just there. It's never going to be deleted. And nowadays, colleges and jobs see what you put on your social media, and if you bully someone, they wouldn't want you. So overall, be safe online and think before you post.
All right, guys, give it a hand for everyone out here. No? Okay, come on, guys. Come on, stop. Okay, so I want to share a story with you about a girl named Audrey Potts. She lived only an hour away from here, so that's really not that far, right? Like just an hour drive away. She was a high school student just like me or Soham or any other of the high school students here. And she went to a party and made the common mistake of drinking too much. I mean, it shouldn't be common, but where she lived, like it just happened. She made a mistake, and she drank too much and blacked out. So she passed out and was asleep. And while she was passed out, some boys took advantage of her and took pictures of her, and soon they spread all over her school. And so everyone knew what had happened to her, and she was just finding out. Like she couldn't remember anything that happened. So after the pictures spread around, no one would really be her friend, and she was being bullied a lot. So a few days after, she actually took her life. So just watch this video for a second.
No, not yet. Wait. So what Bulldog Project did was, what Bulldog Project did was we actually threw a rally or assembly to spread awareness. And what happened with Audrey Potts was her parents pursued Audrey Potts law. And what that is it's a law that says that any minor that cyberbullies someone and that cyberbullying goes too far and the person like Audrey Potts takes her life, the teen that bullied her could actually get convicted and be in juvie. So there's a video of what we did as a result of what happened to Audrey Potts.
Santa Clara County Sheriff's deputies arrived at Saratoga High School before noon today and arrested 2 teenage boys. A third teenager who used to go to Saratoga was also arrested at his new school in Gilroy. All of the 16-year-olds are accused of attacking Audrey Potts.
What happened to Audrey was tragic. It should never have happened. I hope that they're brought to justice.
Detectives say on September 2nd of last year, Audrey was at an unsupervised house party. She drank too much and passed out. That's when they say 3 fellow classmates took advantage.
She has no idea what occurred until she woke up the following morning and had some drawing on her body and some private areas.
The boys also took photos during the attack and not only showed them off at school, but also texted and posted them online. Audrey quickly found out and posted this on her Facebook page, quote, "They took pictures of me. My life is ruined. This is the worst day ever." The 15-year-old took her own life a few days later.
what we shared with you, this story of Audrey Potts, and realize that it's not like a movie, you know, it's not made up, it's an actual real story. So always be aware of what's happening. Like if someone was just her friend and said, hey, don't worry about them, like they're just being bullies, like you're much better than that, like she might still have been here with us today. So I just want you guys to remember, like, do the right thing. And now we're gonna have the Bulldog Project come out so that they can do a spoken word.
Victims, those who have been broken by the words of oppressors and the actions of bullies.
This is for you, for the people that feel they are not important, who feel useless because they think their words or actions aren't valuable.
For the people that believe that they are not good enough, cool enough, pretty enough, smart enough.
We are the Bulldog Project. This is for the ones who were picked on because of their size, clothes, or appearance. Because they're gay, bisexual, different. This is for the people that are waiting to be heard, who are tired of living in silence.
We are listening. It's the ones who have spent too long in the dark, wishing to be accepted as they are.
We know how you feel, helpless, rejected, alone.
We are the Bulldog Project.
And we are just like you. We have a past.
A present.
A future, and we are standing up.
to spread a message across the world, to change school culture, to make a difference, and to stop bullying.
Because all it takes is one word, one action, one moment, 1 second.
To make someone feel discarded, abandoned, unwanted, alone.
We are the Bulldog Project. So join us to end suffering and to make the world a better place.
Because we deserve a chance to try, but we need you, all of you, anyone who believes the world can become greater.
We are the Bulldog Project.
And we want to tell you something. You are in control of your own life.
You decide what you want to feel and who you hang out with.
Be you, because you're beautiful inside and out.
You're amazing, strong, and you have dreams that are important. We are the Bulldog Project.
So help us. Don't be a bystander. Help others, because everyone needs a little help sometime or now.
Stand up for what you believe in, because it will make a difference.
Victims, stand up against bullying.
Bullies, stand up with your victims.
Help us make the world a better place, because it is possible.
We are the Bulldog Project.
Will you stand with us?
Alright guys, so that's a really big thing, you know, we've all been bullied, we've all bullied someone. Sometimes we don't see the significance of all of it, we just go around with our daily life, not really understanding what we're doing, but we still do it. It's really important, you know, moving on with life. Middle school it's often a very judgmental place. But when you get into high school, there's a lot more people are more accepting, and really you can be who you want.